Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Slumber Party. Please do a big warm welcome to Celina, Essence of the Moon, who wants to introduce herself and explain what she does.
Uh-oh, am I
Lost my inner.
frozen?
Oh,
Oh, there we go. Somebody was frozen. Was it me?
hang on. My internet went wonky on me. Okay, we're back. I was like, what the hell? It's like, what did I touch? It's like,
It's okay.
don't
I
do
thought it
that to
was
me
me.
now. My son's not home right now to fix it, so don't do that.
We're still in retrograde, so it's going to happen.
Yes, tell me about it. Oh my
Yeah.
God. The
I
other
mean, look
night,
at,
my
Bobby,
camera kept
Ramon
cutting
had
out.
that not too long ago.
Yeah, he couldn't get on at all. Bobby wound up jumping in and filling in for him that night because
Yeah.
Ramon couldn't get logged in for anything. So anyway, as I was saying before the internet so cruelly cut us off, um, Selena's going to be teaching us about full moon rituals. Now, doesn't mean you have to do exactly what she does or do it her way. Everybody does something different. These are just practices that she has incorporated that she does regularly. I'm hoping to learn something about it. And then once we kind of get through all of that, we'll gauge the time and then we'll take a request
Yeah.
for a card or a question if you have it. Like I said at the beginning of the chat, just kind of hold off on those until
Hmm.
we're ready to get started. And then that way I don't lose track of what's going on. Otherwise, all my focus is on trying to start things and I'm missing out what
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be learning. So when we ask for it, we'll ask everybody, put in your request, and then we'll go from there. So but
Sounds
for now,
good.
just kind of hold off and I'm going to turn the floor over to Miss Celina here and let her explain full moon rituals, what they are, why we do them, why they have different names, what those mean, blah, 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 blah. And so,
Yes.
Celina, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Sherry. Thank you once again for having me on the show with you. I really appreciate,
You're
coming on
welcome.
here and the energy of not only your energy, but the energy of everybody in the chat. It's always amazing. So thank you.
You're welcome. I'm going to make you big. Hang on a minute. Let's see. Switch you out here. There, that's a little bit better. Now everybody can
Yeah,
focus on you. And
sounds good. Okay, so my name is Celina from Essence of the Moon. I am a practicing witch. I am a generational witch. I have been doing this pretty much all my life. I do believe in past lives, and I have also been a witch in a past life. I think I've counted already 13. I've been able to regress the 13 past lives. So when I am doing rituals, I do bring in all of those other witches with me and have them help me and put in my energy and intention into everything that I make and everything that I do. So, so first we're going to start off with um, what full moon we're in actually right now. I am sitting outside. If you guys can probably hear all the lovely critters going on right now. Um, yeah, it was. If this was like an hour ago, you guys would have been hearing fireworks because there's like a racetrack close by, and they're doing fireworks at 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night. So I was hoping that they would be finished by the time we came on, and they did. So for the full moon for tonight, I live in Pittsburgh, so it's always very overcast and cloudy. And even when it is overcast and cloudy, you can still put your full moon water out for the intentions. You will still have the energy of the full moon, even if you can't see it. So I will just let you guys know, oh, the full moon, I can't see it, so I can't do anything. That's completely bananas. You can't, it's not true. It's the moon is there, the energy is there. You can still work with the energy of the full moon, even if you can't see it. So for me, I can't see anything out there. I can't see the clouds, the clouds are covering, but it's so dark. I can't see the stars. I can't see the moon, but guess what? The full moon energy is still there and usually is
right.
there like 3 days prior and like 3 days after. So if you want to do any type of new full moon, anything, it doesn't have to be exactly on that day. But if you notice the moon, the phases, it starts looking pretty full about 2 to 3 days prior to the actual full moon. So
Mm-hmm.
you can start working the energy then as well. So say the full moon's on a Monday and you work on a Monday night. You can still do it on a Saturday or a Sunday when you're not working, and you'll still have the energy and the intention of that. So I will just let that be known very clear that we've been in this full moon energy for several days, and it's going to be a couple days after as well. So we are in the Sturgeon full moon. The Sturgeon full moon comes from the Great Lakes tribes. I do live in the Great Lakes area. They were and the early colonial farmers who observed the sturgeon fish, which was very abundant during this time. So that's why we have the name Sturgeon full moon. It's associated with abundance, survival, honoring ancestral knowledge tied to the natural world. So to me, I also see that as not only ancestral knowledge tied to the natural world, which means your land. I also see that as any type of ancestral knowledge that you might have, that your family and those before you have had. I do work a lot with ancestral veneration. So I do on a daily basis. I do reach out to my ancestors, ask them for guidance. I give them a cup of coffee every single morning, as well as my deities that I'm working with. It's just my way of, hey, good morning. How are you doing? Let's have a cup of coffee together. Like when you have family that comes over and you offer them a cup of coffee or something, that's the type of relationship I have with them. So that's another way that you can do ancestral knowledge tied to the sturgeon moon. It's also an Aquarius full moon. So you'll also have the Aquarius energy, which is like visionary, collective, emotionally detached, yet still it's still very deeply wise. Aquarius is the water bearer, not water itself, but the one who holds and pours it. So they are bearing the water, the vessel in another way, which symbolizes a higher perspective or on emotion, community, and consciousness. So there are different types of energies that are tied to the full moon, depending on what astrological sign it's tied to, as well as what type of moon it is. Like ours, we're in the sturgeon moon. So the energetic ties to the Aquarius is you're liberating yourself from old emotional cycles. You are awakening through truth and insights. You're cutting cords from conformity or unhealthy attachments. You're also honoring individuality within your community. And it also has to do with technology, astrology, and future focused magic. We were just talking about technology on how it likes to glitch on you. You know, that's unfortunately that happens, but we're also in a Mercury retrograde, so it's going to continue to happen. I, however, was born on a Mercury retrograde, so it doesn't really bother me. I get the bother from it from like secondhand, like somebody else who's dealing with the Mercury retrograde. The type of magic that you can do on a full moon with Aquarius magic is you can do cord cutting. And if anybody's not familiar what cord cutting is, you can bring in like 2 different types of candles like this. You usually wrap it with like a you can do like a cotton cord, or you can do like a hemp cord, a very thin one. And you're kind of just cutting the ties with that person with the energy or unhealthy energies that you are trying to cut from yourself. So not necessarily just like cutting cords with a person, although you can do that, or cutting cords with a past life agreement. You can do that as well. There's so much stuff that you can do with cord cutting. But you're also going to be, you can do some rituals with dream work. You can do some collective healing with the full moon and Aquarius magic, reclaiming your identity, calling in your soul tribe or your spirit allies. So again, your ancestral team, your deities that you work with. If you work with any of them, even if you just work with angels, you can do that as well. You can call them in to help you during this time. It doesn't have to be witchcraft based. It doesn't have to be gods or goddesses. If you only work with angelic energy, that's also fine. You can call on your angels to help you. There is no wrong or right way to do this. This is your practice. You can do it however it feels right to you. I'm very big on this is how I practice it, but that doesn't mean that you have to do it exactly to the T how I do it. So I do purchase like a lot of the witchcraft books just to kind of see what they're doing, but I also incorporate it and change it into what feels right for me. So if I'm looking at someone else's ritual, I don't practice it to the T. I make changes to it. I add or subtract stuff to it that feels right to me. So again, this is the same thing with the full moon. You should be whatever feels right to you. There is no right or wrong way to do it. If you are being called to do it a specific way, that is fine. Don't take it that and if someone tells you that you're doing it the wrong way, F them. You know, this is your
Yeah,
practice.
big time.
You know,
Yeah.
this is your practice, and that's all that matters. Anybody else's opinion, they can go kick rocks and find something else to do. You know, don't let anyone else tell you how you are supposed to do this. These are just examples. These are just ideas. But if
Suggestions on ways you can,
correct, yeah, these are
yeah,
just suggestions, and you can tweak it and edit as much or as little as you want. You know, I'm not going to say you're doing it the wrong way because that's not my thing to do. You know, it's not my thing to tell you that. This is your practice. But we also have like there's ritual themes for the full moon. Like you can write on a piece of paper, and it also depends on how much energy you have. So I was just telling Sherry backstage that I have autoimmune illness. Sometimes I have energy. Sometimes I don't have any energy at all. And I don't have the energy to do a full blown ritual. And that is okay. You know, you
yeah,
don't be hard on yourself because, oh, I can't do a full blown ritual tonight. It's okay. You know, sometimes you can't do that. Sometimes I only have energy to write on a journal. Sometimes I only have the energy to light a flipping incense stick and call it a day, you know, and just sit there and meditate for a couple minutes. That's all I have energy for. Um, so don't feel like you have to do a full blown anything. Sometimes I only have energy to put water outside and hurry up and try and collect it before the sun hits it. And if the sun hits it, guess what? Who cares? It still has the energy of the moon. Don't beat yourself up over it because you got up later than you should have because you're exhausted and you're tired and you're in pain.
yeah,
It's okay.
exactly,
You know,
exactly.
there's people that say, oh, you got to collect it before the sun hits it. Guess what? Sometimes I don't have
Yeah,
the energy to get out of bed before the sun hits it at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'll go pick it up when I'm ready to go pick it up. So don't feel
ex-
bad and don't beat yourself up over it.
exactly. I mean, and that's kind of what I had picked up from the beginning, um, when I first started doing all of this and was learning, that there were rituals you could do, and it didn't rely upon a particular belief system or religious system, or
Yeah.
you could mash it and mix it all up, do just whatever works for you. I know, like we were discussing backstage, in the beginning, I would use just a strip of papers to write something on so that I could burn it and let it go. Right, you've got the papers out. And then I went and bought a bag of the bay
The
leaves
bay
because,
leaves.
I met a reader online who's pagan. And she was told, yeah, yeah, you write it on the bay leaf and then you burn the bay leaf. So you get the power from the herb itself, plus you're releasing and letting go.
Yeah.
And so I bought a bag, like I said, of the big bay leaves, and I can't find them now. I put them up so I wouldn't lose them, and now I can't find them. So
They'll
They're
come up
around the
by the
house.
time you need them for the next full moon. It's fine.
That's what I keep thinking. I'll find them eventually.
Yeah.
I'll be looking for something else, and I'll open something and go, there they are. It's like, oh, that's where I put them. Okay,
I do that all
that's
the
usually
time.
what
Seriously.
happens to me.
I do it all the time. And I have a closet full of like herbs and my essential oils because I make a lot of stuff. I make a lot of oils and I put, I do stuff like that. Um, Half the time I can't find them either. So I'm like searching, and then I have like my own little stash that goes that I use for cooking. I'll grab that kind because it's fine.
Here you go.
It's
Yeah.
fine. If you
I don't
just
know if
grab
you
your
can see
own.
the chat or not, but different people are putting up different suggestions, so I'm just popping them on the screen.
Correct. So
Um,
the emotional release, it's funny that Sherry and I were talking about that backstage. Um, Her and I, well, I mean, I worked in a hospital system. You're familiar with hospital systems as well. We all knew when it was
yeah, I
going to be
was
a
in the
full
medical
moon.
field for 30 plus years, so
Yeah,
yeah.
I've been in medical field for 27 years. So we all know when it's a full moon because shit hits the fan. And you don't even need to know like what the natural moon cycle is going through. You can tell what's happening in the emergency room and the psych ward. Everybody's emotions, like people are getting snarkier, people are getting meaner, like everybody's
And
just in a
that's the
mood.
coworkers. That's not the patients.
Correct. Everybody's in a mood. And so that's when you're like, what the heck's going on? And then you're like looking on your phone. Is it a full moon? And of course it is. And I'm like, well, that explains why everybody's being a jerk. Everybody's being admitted into the psych ward. It's those emotions are always enhanced and in a way almost over exaggerated, like it's just the way it is. It's going through its monthly cycle. That's what I'm going to call it.
Yeah, there you go.
It's going
Good
through
way
its
to put it.
monthly cycle. And that's exactly what it's doing,
I
and it's
like that.
okay.
That's a good way to put that.
Yeah, it's going through its monthly cycle and it just needs a Snickers bar. That's fine. Yeah, so it happens. So yeah, there are different things that you would want to be um, like releasing. You want to be letting go of things. You want to, even if you're writing it on a piece of paper, um, there's truths that are going to be revealed. You want to do like um, gratitude work, which I do like on a daily basis, anyways, but you can also do it on a full moon. Ah, hey, Bobby, I did see your text and I haven't responded to it. So my brothers, and by saying my brothers, I'm saying Ramon and Bobby, like to harass me when I'm on a live with you, the same way I harass them when they're on a live with you. So we
Yep.
have our little group chat and we're chatting with each other and we're harassing each other during the lives. So now you know, Sherry, that's what
That's
happens.
what family does is
that's
they
what
harass each other.
that's what they do. And Bobby was texting me and I did see his text, but I did not respond. So I did see it, Bobby. I didn't respond. And no, I did not do that. So but we also during the full moon, we also honor the divine feminine. The moon is feminine as the sun is masculine. So the energy is different during the full moon. Even during any type of moon in the evening, the energy is always different. But you can also do manifestation work. You can do the letting go, like I said. You can do truth that's going to be revealed, gratitude work. And the different types of rituals that you can do during a full moon are you can do some cleansing. So if you have an altar, you can cleanse your altar at that time. I also do it on a dark moon because I do follow Hecate as well, and as well as Santa Muerte. You can bring out your crystals and charge them. Some of them can go inside a moon. I mean, some of them can go in your water and you can charge your water. So for example, I like to bring out, I put in distilled water, not faucet water, but heck, if you only have faucet water, why not go ahead, go with
It
the faucet
works.
water. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like doing distilled water only because I like making room sprays and I like to use distilled water in my room sprays. And that's what I use my full moon water for. The room sprays I put in like essential oils in them. I put crystals in them. My dog, she just turned 2 years old today, and she has high
Here's
anxiety. She has autoimmune issues as well,
this. I guess
mobility
this is
issues.
some of Celina's oils that she made with
Yes.
it.
So I do have
So
some of my oils here too that I made. This one
this
is
is
a,
the Moonfire
yep,
elixir. It smells
yep.
fabulous, y'all.
That's what I have here as well.
And then this one is an ancestral connection if you're trying to work with your ancestors.
Yep.
Ramon also makes his own oils and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he sent me one for the full moon. It's ritual salt to use.
Yep.
Um, and then there's like a smudge spray that you can use that's for the full moon, as well as the oil that he made for full moon.
Mm-hmm.
So
Which
I
I
like
just sprayed
load it up
myself.
and check it all out.
Yep. I just sprayed myself with Ramon's full moon spray as well. And I did use his oil, but I also use mine oil. Like I have a Lionsgate oil here that I made. And this is taking in the Lionsgate energy, which has like lotus flower. It has my own mugwort that I collected that randomly just appeared on my property. And I've been harvesting my own mugwort. It has anise in it. It has orange peel and lavender in it, and labradorite crystals in it. Yours also has crystals in it. But my Moonfire elixir is not only taking in the full moon, but it's also taking in solar energy. So if you want to have just a little bit extra energy into your full moon manifestation work, I like to add solar energy because it does just hype it up just a little bit more. As I was saying, the moon or the sun energy is masculine, and it has, you know how like just masculine to me is extra testosterone. So for me, that Moonfire elixir is just adding extra testosterone to it. But
Yeah.
the full moon water, so there are some crystals that are able to be put in water, and some of them cannot be put in water. So before you start putting crystals in water, because you want to charge the water with crystals, please look up online what is water safe. Amethyst is water safe. Selenite definitely is not water safe. That stuff's going to dissolve completely in your water, and then you won't be able to drink it. So definitely please check if anything is available for you. I mean, if any of those crystals are good to be put in water, I just like to put it right on top. And that to me just soaks in the energy of the crystal and the moonlight together, instead of having for me to guess, is this safe or not safe? A lot of them I do have are safe, but I also just don't want to risk putting a rock inside my water. But again, you can
Yeah.
do whatever you want to do. You know, if you want to put your amethyst in there and infuse it with that, that's fine too. You can talk intentions into your water, whatever it is that you want to work on for that month, or what you want to do with that water. You can talk intentions into it. It's like anything that you do ritual wise. Even if you're just doing a simple candle spell, you're going to tell it what it's supposed to be doing for you. Even the herbs that you put into my oils, an herb you put into a room spray, the essential oils, you're going to tell that essential oils, that herb, that water, what its job is supposed to be, so that it knows what it's supposed to be doing. It's not just going to guess, because a lot of the herbs have many different energies to them, many different, like some of them are going to give you self-love, are good for self-love, but they're also good for sleep. So you want to tell it that this herb is going to do this energy to it. It's the same thing with your water. You want to give it an intention. So put it out at night if you want to. Pick it up before the sun hits it, but if it doesn't, it's okay. It's still the same. It's going to work just exactly the same. You can put some in your coffee water, or you can put some in a bath for yourself if you want to take a nice bath with it. put that water in your bath. Make some tea with it. You can do that. There's so many different things you can do with that water besides just have it sitting in a jar and say that's my full moon water. You can use it as mop water if you want to do that. Stick it in your mop water so that your whole house has the energy of what the intention was that you put into it from the full moon. So there's so many
I know
different
the
things
first time I did full moon water, the person that was telling me about it was like, do up a jar or whatever of water, you put it in the moonlight, and then you can use it to ingest yourself. You can use it
Mm-hmm.
to do like a ceremonial cleaning of the hands and the feet with it.
Mm-hmm.
You can give it to your pets to give them extra energy.
Yeah.
I mean, she just had all these different ways and uses of it. And
Mm-hmm.
I remember just thinking, wow, that's kind of cool. And I had a jar that I used to set out for it, and it got knocked over and shattered on the patio. So I haven't gone out and replaced the jar. I need to go get another jar so I can put it out there for water. Um, I
Yeah. But I
know.
mean, I collect so
Uh,
many mason jars that my husband, he probably doesn't know what to do with all my mason jars because that's where I put all my herbs in. But
oh yeah, I used to have a whole bunch of stuff like that. Is
yeah, for all my
because my
apothecary.
grandmother did canning, my mother did a
Mm-hmm.
little bit, and they've just slowly over the years that they have kind of either the tops rusted out or the jars get cracked or whatever, and I
Yeah,
just threw them out and didn't ever replace them. So, and now you try to buy all that stuff, and those damn things are expensive
they're
nowadays.
expensive. I usually get them at Walmart and I end up paying like $14 for about 12 of them. So that's a pretty good
Yeah,
price, a little over $1 a piece. And it's the Mason Jar brand, which is pretty good. So you can usually find it on Walmart on sale, which is what I do. When I
yeah,
see it on sale, I like stock up on the different sizes, and I get the big half a gallon ones for like my lavender, my chamomile, my calendula, all of that. I use. I use a lot of that.
yeah.
So I usually get like a bigger container to put them in.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Now, when um, keep going, keep going. I didn't know if you had gone through all your notes yet. I was going to
No,
start
I have
hitting you.
not.
Okay, keep
Okay.
going. Then you're doing good.
Okay. Thanks.
I hope everybody's enjoying this, y'all, and then we'll be getting to
hmm
other regularly programmed stuff after we're through with this, and then we'll
Okay.
ask for questions and or request for a card, and we'll go from there.
Thank you.
But wait
And
till
and
we
then I
ask.
saw that co-hippie hiker put on there what was water unsafe, which is really nice that they did that. Like they did like the fluorite, the selenite, different types of gypsum quartz, they malachite, put in a bunch of stuff in there that's not water safe. So thank you for doing that. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna put
there
that
it
up.
is.
Y'all can screenshot it. That way you've got it. Um, you can be able to go back and look at it if you
hmm
grab a screenshot of it, and
Yeah.
that makes it a little bit easier. Um, I've never actually put any stones in the water that I've set out. Now I have um, uh, one of the young ladies that's a reader. Back when I first started, she had designed for her store, her Amazon store. It was like a water glass um, that sealed
hmm
on the top, but it had like a separate
Like a
glass
chamber.
base that
Yeah.
that screwed into the bottom, and you could put whatever stones you wanted in it. And then it also came with a diffuser that you could put more stones, or you could put fresh fruits or whatever
hmm
that would actually go down in the water. And it was designed with the kind of glass that you could put freezing cold water in it, or you could put boiling water in it, and it wouldn't
Oh, nice.
supposedly
You can probably
wouldn't
put
break
tea
the
leaves in there
glass.
too,
So
huh?
yeah, you could actually brew your own tea right there in the cup. I've got it put up somewhere because I don't use it that often.
hmm
It's a little too tall and difficult to handle for me, so it's just kind of there for special occasions. And yeah, and I've changed out the stones on the bottoms several times. I don't even remember now what the original stones were that it came with. I think I got one that was like a mix of different types of
Oh,
stones. But you could also get them like set, just amethyst or
like
just,
rose
just
quartz or amethyst or.
right. Or onyx, I think was one.
Hmm.
And another one, I don't remember now what it was. It's been several years ago. So, but yeah, there's all kinds of cool stuff like that you can
Yeah.
find. Um, Etsy, Amazon,
Hmm.
eBay. You'd be amazed at the stuff people
Yeah.
will, as
I think
George
every once
Carlin
in a
once
while
said, if
Walmart
you
sells them
nail,
too. Yeah.
yeah, a lot of the stores are doing it now too because they're so
Five
popular.
Below. I think Five Below does a lot of like esoteric stuff or metaphysical stuff as well. So
Yeah, there
usually
you
Five
go.
Below, if you're on a budget and you're new to, starting this, I mean, it gets expensive. Collecting everything that you need for a ritual can get expensive. So you can go to Five Below and get some of the, cheaper items there, and that works just fine as well.
Yeah,
Some of
and
their
do it a
incense
little at a
sticks.
time. You don't have to run out and buy everything at one shot. You could
Correct.
get this today, and then in a couple of weeks, go get something else. And within a few
Yeah.
months, you've got everything that you want to do your ritual with.
Right.
You're not having to go out and blow a couple of $100 in one night to get everything. So,
And a
um,
lot of the stuff you can find
I mean, I
naturally in
bought
your
my
area.
little
Yeah.
battery operated candle here. I think I paid 75 cents for it at
Yeah.
Walmart. I mean, it was really cheap.
Yeah. And the only
Um,
thing you have to replace is the battery.
exactly. Exactly. I mean, I like burning my real candles when I can, but
Yeah.
if they're going to be burning for a while, then I like to use the little battery operated ones. Those are
Yeah.
nice.
Or you can
And
recycle anything in your home, like you can recycle your pasta glass, your jar that it came in. You can recycle if you have the herbs that come in glass little containers. You can do that
mhm,
as well. I mean, you can recycle all of that stuff and reuse it, and that works just fine as well. So that works fine. So there's different types of spells that you can do when you are doing for full moon ritual. Like for example, we were just talking about writing your wish, what you wish to release on a piece of paper, or you can do it on a bay leaf. Um, if you can't burn stuff in your house, or you're in an apartment or wherever you're at, or you're still in the closet and you don't want to make it known that that's what you're doing, you don't have to burn the paper. You can just rip it up into a million different pieces and throw that away. That works just fine as well. Um, you can have a small cauldron. You can have a very large cauldron. So let me show you. This is the cauldron that my husband just bought me. Um, you can do a big cauldron like that, if you want to, or you can have a smaller cauldron. Like I have several different sizes in here. I have one that I was just burning Bobby's incense that he made for Litha. So I have like a little charcoal disc in here that I was burning. This is the incense that he made for me. And these are the little charcoal disc. So you can buy, I think they're like, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 in a package. And it's like $2 for this thing. But also being safe and use like tongs when you're lighting it. You don't want to burn yourself. But yeah,
right.
so you can use this type of cauldron if you have the space and the money to buy that. I always try and look for sales, and that's what I do. But you can have something as small as this little cauldron, and you can do like we were talking about, a little battery powered candle is fine too. I know Ramon doesn't burn candles. especially even for Santa Muerte, he used battery powered ones, and that's okay too. Or you can also do, if you want to do a candle of some sort, you can do this type of candle. You can get all fancy with it, and you can inscribe on it. You can use a scribing tool if you want. If you don't have a scribing tool, you can use a pen. You can use a toothpick. There's many different things you can use. You don't have to get a scribing tool. You can also do a little tea light for things, a small, quick tea light, or a small little birthday candle. Those little birthday candles are great for fast spells if you don't have time to sit there and watch it for 2 hours, 3 hours. Those work just fine as well. And we all have birthday candles sitting in a drawer that have been used, or just sitting there because you bought a pack of 10 and you only needed 6. So you have 4 that are sitting there. That's completely acceptable as well. Again, this is your practice. This is how you want to do it, whatever feels right for you and whatever you have available at your disposal. All of that works just fine. You don't have to do it the way everybody else does. So like a full moon release, you can either burn the paper, burn the bay leaf, you can tear the papers, and it's symbolically, you're like still putting the intention out there. And then you take a deep breath and you say, I release this under the light of the moon. It no longer defines me. I make space for what is true. And you can just say that to yourself. You can say it out loud. You can say it several times, or just say it the one time. You don't have to vocalize everything out loud for everybody else to hear. You can say it internally. I'm very much an internally person. I don't say things really out loud. And it's just how I am. I don't like it. I don't know. Other people say things out loud when they're chanting stuff out loud. I chant them in my head. I chant them to myself. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm more of the kind of keep it internalized. I don't really speak it out. I know I laugh about full moon because I'll light a white sage incense stick for clearing energy, but I can't burn it in the house because my guys are allergic to it. So I have to go outside. And so I walk around and hit all the windows with my stick. I'm sure my neighbors, it's been driving them crazy for years now, wondering what the hell is that crazy lady doing out here every month, waving this incense stick around.
Yeah, I usually do lavender.
I'm not saying anything or doing anything else. I'm just waving the stick, and I get people that walk by me and look at me kind of funny, and I'll just smile and say hi and just keep on going. So
I mean, people aren't going to understand. A lot of people aren't going to understand this path. And that's okay. You just continue to do you. Don't let anyone tell you you're doing it the wrong way. If it feels right to you, go ahead and do it. I usually burn lavender incense every single day because I do have my dog and I have to be careful with some of the scents with her. But lavender seems to work fine for her. So.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much a relaxant for everybody. It just it's such
even my husband, like when he's
everybody's
going to
talking
bed,
about your cricket that's singing in the background.
oh yeah, so I live in the country, guys. I'm out in the middle of nowhere, which is great.
You're hearing real nature.
I am. So what y'all are hearing is I have no neighbors. My neighbors actually are my in-laws. We live on the same property. So they see me doing all this weird ritualistic stuff. And they already know who I am and what I do, and they're okay with it. So they don't really question anything. They're just like, oh, okay. They're like, oh, okay. And just let me go on with the rest of my rituals. When they see me setting stuff up outside, they're like, oh, you're going to be doing a live again? I'm like, yes. Oh, okay. Be careful with the raccoons and make sure they don't come up the driveway. But that's pretty much it. Just getting raccoons.
Yeah, hopefully the raccoons don't show up and steal the camera.
I know. So if anything shows up behind me, guys, please let me know. Because I am in the middle
It's
of
not just
nowhere.
crickets. We could have rocket raccoon could show up. So,
Yeah.
um,
No.
keep your eye out for them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
Ann Hart says she grew up close to Pittsburgh. I'm close to the airport. Ann Hart. So I'm like southwest of Pittsburgh, but I'm closer to the airport. So I'm like I don't know, maybe 15 minutes from the airport, if that, on back roads. So
yeah, the last few years, with my husband before he passed, the last few years he was still alive, we lived like way out in the country, way out in the boondocks, and we
hmm
could go sit outside and just sit and just listen to all of the night sounds, and
yeah.
um, right behind we were renting this little trailer from this older couple that lived in the brick house in front, and we were in the trailer in the back, and then behind us was a really nice vegetable garden that he had put
hmm
in, and then everything of course was fenced in, and all around us fenced in were the neighbors cattle. So
hmm
we'd go sit outside,
There's a
and here
horse farm, but they're like a
here
little
come
ways
all the
away.
cows,
So
and
they're
they'd
my
come over to
neighbor.
the fence. Yeah, they'd come over to the fence and moo at us. So we'd get up and go over
Yeah.
to the fence and go pet them and talk to them, and they'd hang for a few minutes, and then they'd wander back off again. But if we went outside, the cows all had to come up say hello.
Yep.
When I
Yeah.
first got my cat that I had for 15 years, um, right after my husband died, my aunt gave me a cat so I would have something
hmm
to love on. And the first time he went out into the yard, and there's all the cows lined up at the fence because they'd saw me come out. And he went running over there, and one of them mooed at him, and that cat was like straight up, turned around and took off running, nearly knocked me down getting back in the house. He was like, I don't know what that is, but I'm not getting too close.
I know. I love the country for that reason. It's so quiet out here, and I can hear all the nature. I mean, I hear it the whole time. So it's really nice. And there's like a lot of lightning bugs too. I love watching lightning bugs,
Yeah,
which are really pretty to watch. So yeah, it's it's comfortable out here, but it's quiet. So
saying hello as I realized certain people are in the. I was
I
watching
saw
you and not the
I saw
chat, and
Tarot
so I was
Stacks
like,
is here.
I haven't been saying hello to anybody. So yeah, Marina's here, Gerald's here, all kinds of folks. Andrew's here. He was talking about charging his cancer medicine
Yeah,
with Reiki. And
yeah,
so he and Bobby were
which is
just talking
great.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to get Andrew back on again. So he's a jazz musician and living in Germany of all places.
Oh,
So
lovely.
for him to be on with us right now, it's like what, like 3 or 4 in the morning for him where he's at. So
Oh wow,
um,
Gold Monday XY. He lived in Germany. He's in the chat right now too. He's
oh
not in
there
Germany
you
anymore, but
go.
he lived there. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's I see when I go to sleep at night, I listen to either thunderstorms that
Mm-hmm.
you can play the videos, or I'll just listen to night sounds of the crickets and the whatnot that goes on, or I'll do the Native American flute music. And any of those three or a combination of all three together, boy, I'm out in no time flat. That just
Yeah. Or
does
like
it for me.
even like being out here in the country and only having my neighbors, like I mean they're in bed early anyway, so they're not gonna see me do anything weird and wild. Um, heck, you can even dance out here naked if you want. No one's gonna see you. The only full
Yeah,
moon's gonna be you happening that night. So why
that's
not?
it.
Why not? That's the perk of living out in the country with no neighbors and your in-laws are
Yes,
just going to look
Kimberly,
away.
Andrew was on with me today. Uh, so yeah, I loved being out in the country.
hmm
I mean, where I'm at here, I'm basically in the middle of town, but you wouldn't know it because the way our apartment complex is, we're kind
hmm
of in the middle, but off on the side where there's a big coulee. Now there's a neighborhood on the other side of the coulee, but
Yeah.
it's a lot of just, a lot of grass, and there's not a lot of traffic or anything. If you're in one of the buildings closer to the main road, there's more noise, but where we're at, you don't really hear it that much. So that's kind of nice,
Nice. I think that makes a difference, is not hearing that traffic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's when COVID hit, it was so unique to go sit outside and hear nothing. And all of a
Hmm.
sudden you could hear birds singing. It's like, I can't remember the last time I heard birds singing where we lived at,
Yeah. Yeah.
because there was no competing noise, and you could hear the crickets, and you could hear everything. And hell, you could
Yeah.
hear traffic if somebody drove on the interstate, which was about 5, 6 miles from where we were living.
Yeah.
I could hear the trucks on the interstate because
Sometimes
it's
I
so
can hear it too. Yeah.
yeah. And but yeah, I can give me a hammock or a fold out one of those lawn chair things, put it outside, and I am out in 5 minutes and will
Well, heck, that's
sleep
what I
like
have
a
now
cat.
too. Here, let me show you. Here's
Oh
my
yeah,
lawn
yeah.
chair.
See, right there. Yeah, that's it. So
Yeah. I mean, that's what sits out here on our porch. And, I have this huge cauldron that my husband just bought me. And, you know, um,
that's cool.
we have a bird feeder. Literally, I don't know if y'all can see that or not. There it is. Y'all can, has a
Oh
little,
yeah, okay.
yeah, there's a bird feeder there. And, we get all sorts of birds coming through, and cardinals and woodpeckers and ravens and blue jays and all different types of, we get turtle doves come here all the time. So we get
Hmm.
them all the time. I mean, we get cardinals, the male and the female, and the robins. And, um, they harass my dog because she sits at that door and she can watch them. So then she starts growling because, there's a bunch of birds right in front of her. So to her, they're in her property. They're on her property.
Yeah.
So she gets upset about that. But
Well, I know when we first moved into the complex where we live now, we've been here about a month, I guess,
mm-hmm.
when I realized we had eagles.
Oh,
I
how
didn't even know
cool.
we had eagles in Louisiana. I didn't know eagles in Louisiana existed,
Mm-hmm.
but they fly through the parking lot because it's like the front of our apartment faces one of the main roads on the parking lot. And people park on
Mm-hmm.
either side. And we have patios in the front, but they're like a half wall. So if I'm standing up, the wall comes to me about right here.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm sitting down, you don't see me. And I was sitting out on the patio one afternoon, and something went by me, and I was like, "What was that?" A few minutes later, it came back, and I got to looking for it. Next thing I knew, it came back again, slower,
Mm-hmm.
and I could see it was an eagle, and I flipped out. I was like, "Oh my god!" And for the next, I guess, couple of months, I kept trying to get a picture or a video of it. And
Yeah.
the minute I would pull up the phone or the camera, it would go straight up until you'd lose sight of it. And it took me a while to realize, no, it's not meant for you to take a picture. It's meant for you. And then now he comes with his mate. So
Aw.
sometimes it's the two of them that'll come back and forth.
Oh, I
So,
love
but
that.
that's really cool. And somebody said, yeah, that's one of your spirit guys. I'm like,
Aw.
okay, that
Which
works,
explains why he doesn't want to be photographed,
Exactly,
why he's being
exactly.
elusive the whole time.
And so I really enjoy that. I we had my son and I were out there, and one day we were talking about my mom who had passed back in 2019, and we were just sharing memories and talking about her, and this big black and gold monarch butterfly goes
Ah,
flitting over
beautiful.
the wall and
Yeah.
starts dancing around our heads. I have never seen a butterfly in real life. That was
Hmm?
the first time I ever saw one that wasn't like in a movie or a picture.
Really?
I had never seen a butterfly in real life before. And this thing was huge. It was
Yeah,
like a
those are
big
huge because
giant
they're
butterfly.
migrating down to Mexico.
Yeah, and it just came and danced around us for like about 5 minutes, and then flitted away.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And my son was like, "What was that?" I said, "That was your grandmother saying hello."
Mm-hmm.
She was just letting us know that yeah, she's here. No
Yeah.
worries. And
Yep.
so
I
yeah,
always
that
see
was.
them as spirit guides as well when I see butterflies. I think they're beautiful.
Mhm.
The other day, one was landed on my Darla, and I just thought it was the most beautiful thing to see a butterfly land on my dog.
Oh yeah, oh
I think it
yeah,
was just beautiful. So yeah, it's those little moments, those little hoodwinks that you get from your allies, your spirit guides, that they're just stopping in to say hello.
yeah, exactly. I mean, that's one of the things I love about being outside is just to see what's coming about. Now, when I was injured, it messed up my jaw and my hearing, so my ears ring all the time. They never stop. It's a constant ring all the time. I've learned to kind of tune it out, but it's still there. But there are times I'm sitting outside and if somebody else comes outside, I'll sit there a minute and I'll be like, are there crickets chirping or is it my ears?
Hmm.
And sometimes they're like, no, they're loud tonight. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm,
So
I'm
when you were
activating them.
mentioning the hawk, the birds that you were seeing and that you couldn't get a picture of, I was getting buzzing, and it made me think: is it the crickets or is it my spirit guide saying yes, that's what's happening? But
Yeah.
to me, it was a yes, that's what's happening, because it was a different type of buzzing.
Yeah. Now, see, a lot of people will tell me, when your guides talk to you, your ears will ring. And I'm like,
Hmm.
well, mine ring all the time. And when I started focusing on it, I noticed that when it's a download or when they're talking to me, it's a different pitch and a
Yeah.
different tone,
It's almost
which
like,
is
for
really,
me, it's like a deafening, like it almost, I feel like I lose my sight, but or my
see, I
hearing, but it's
only
a
I only hear them in the ear that's partially deaf.
okay.
My ear that I have full hearing in, I don't really hear them, but I'll hear. It's like when they talk to me when I'm doing readings, and
Hmm.
they'll be like in my ear talking to me, but it's in my deaf ear. And
Okay.
so,
Mine's
and
always in this ear, and it almost feels like when I'm getting like messages like I was with you, it feels like I'm losing my hearing, but at the same time, it's like over amplified. It's like a
yeah,
weird sensation. So that's how I know that it's them. It's not like the normal crickets, because the sensation feels different for me. So yeah.
yeah, that's cool.
Okay. So we talked about um, doing a type of candle spell. You can do like you can channel the full moon power into clarity, blessings. You can dress a white candle, a silver candle, a blue candle, heck, whatever type of candle you have, a birthday candle that has little birthday stripes on it. That's fine too.
Yeah,
You can add different types of intention oils if you want. If you don't have any intention oils, um, I like to hold the candle in my hands, and it starts to warm up when it's in your hands. And then I'm thinking about what intentions I want it to do for me. Um, so you're putting in your energy into that candle, even if you don't have oil or herbs to put on it. And as I'm doing that, I'm thinking about what I want this to do for me. And then I start blowing on it. You're putting your own breath into that candle work. Um, you can do it on this kind of candle. You can do it on this kind of candle. It does not matter. Um, if you don't have herbs, if you don't have oils, holding it in your hands, even the small little tiny birthday candle works. Um, and it starts to warm up while it's in your hands and you're just thinking about it. You can close your eyes, you can talk to it, subconsciously through your own thoughts, and do that. You don't have to say it out loud, and then you can blow onto it if you want as well. So
yeah.
that's putting in your energy and your intention into a candle. That works
I
as
think
well.
that's the biggest thing I've learned since I've started doing this is that it doesn't matter what color something is or what. If it doesn't matter if it's not exactly like you see somebody use. All that matters is what is the intention that you put into it, you know,
Yeah.
because that's
And don't let
your
anyone
energy
tell
that
you any
you're putting.
differently either. People in the
Yeah,
chat, don't let anyone tell you, oh, I can't do that. Or it's telling me I need to buy a gold candle. F that. If you
no,
have a yellow candle, that works too. That can be your gold color. White is a universal color for everything. If you only have white candles, you can do a white candle and that's fine too. Or like I just said, a birthday candle, a small little tiny little
hmm
birthday candle. A lot of them have the little lines through it with the different colors in it. That's
yeah,
fine too. Yeah.
yeah.
That's
It's not the
or
color that matters. It's the intention of what you're using the candle for, you know.
or heck, a regular candle you buy at Walmart that comes in a glass jar, that works too. I mean, don't let
Right.
anyone tell you that you're doing it wrong, that it
Or if
should be
nothing
done.
else, a battery operated candle that you just stick a
Yeah.
battery in it, turn it on,
Yeah.
and let her rip, you
Heck,
know.
you can just sit
Um,
here and just talk to it yourself and do it the same way, you know? It's
yeah,
because you're putting your intention, you're putting your energy out into the universe, what you want to happen, what you want to manifest, what you want to release, what you want to cut. Um, I think it's, you know, some people call it prayers, some people call it you're manifesting, some people say you're doing spells. It's the same thing.
yeah,
You know, there's no difference in that. It's the same thing. Um, so speak into it what you want it to what you want it to do for you. Make sure you do that. You can also, if you do tarot cards, you can pull out a tarot card, pull out a moon card, and put it next to it and add extra intention. So when I'm doing my oils, not only do I light a candle, I bring in all of my ancestors to help, all of my past lives to help. I do burn a specific color candle for my oils. And then I also pull out like 3 or 4 tarot cards to go with it, depending on
right.
the energy that I want to go with that. But that's just me because I'm Bobby called me an overachiever earlier, like yesterday. And he's not wrong. I am an
There's nothing
overachiever.
wrong with that though, because you're
No.
prepared, you know.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
not like me running around the last minute going, why can't I find what I'm
Yeah.
looking for? Well, if you'd have looked for it 2 days ago,
Yeah.
you'd have
So
it
that's what
sitting
he's
out
that,
ready to go, you know.
yeah, we were
So,
doing our live yesterday, me, him, and Bobby. And we were and Ramon, we were doing It's Not Me, It's the Decks. It's where you were in that live,
mhm.
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, I was in there for a
with
little
our
bit.
rebel decks and everything. And that's when Bobby's like, "Oh, you're an overachiever, Celina," because I made my own little tarot deck in the 30 minutes that my own little oracle deck because we were waiting. You know, we got delayed slightly because of Bobby and one of his clients, which is fine. It gave me time to put makeup on and it gave me
Yeah,
time to finish doing my cards, so it worked.
there you go.
But that's
We're
Bobby. He called
women,
me an
we're used to
overachiever.
doing that, you know. We're used to having to do all of it at once
Yeah, I mean, I'm a
and
mom of
put on
3 adult
makeup at the
boys,
same
so there's
time.
many
So,
times that I had to multitask, you know, to get stuff done with them and take care of myself as well. You know, my youngest is 21 now, so yeah.
yeah, I'm multitasker extraordinaire.
Yeah.
You go in my office at work, you'll see piles of paperwork on my desk, and someone can come in and ask me something, and it just takes a second to go, oh, it's in this pile, and go
Yeah.
right to it.
Yeah, I have like
And
organized chaos.
right, that's my desk here. If you can see
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
most people would probably freak out. So
Yeah.
I
So
clear out a
another
little
thing you can,
space to work on, and that's about
yeah,
all I've got.
I know. I'm the same way. I was telling the boys, and by the boys I mean Bobby and Ramon. I think I have like 7 decks that I haven't even opened yet that are sitting on my counter for me to open on top of other projects that I'm doing with a bunch of other decks there. So at any
Hmm.
given time, I usually have 15, 20 decks sitting on my counter. And then my husband
Yeah.
just looks at them and he's like, okay. And just,
My guys, when I get a
you
new
know, I
deck of
got 3
cards
more in
in,
the mail
my
today. So
guys
he's
look at
like,
me
oh,
and
you
go,
got more
really?
decks.
Yeah, they just look at me and go like, really? You needed another deck? And I'm like, yeah, I needed it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I got 3 more in the mail today. So that I opened
There
one
you
up,
go.
but that was,
I've got I've got two, well, no, I've got these two are brand new that I just got in. I haven't I gotta I was waiting for the full moon and everything tonight to cleanse. And then I've got 2 or 3 more decks that are on the shelf that I just haven't been able to get to. And I'm so behind in deck reveals
Me
in the
too.
unboxing of them. It's not
Me
even funny. It's like,
too.
it's going to take me
And I
forever to
have books
catch
that I have to do reviews on, because
Yeah,
they send me books to review, they send me decks to review. So it's been, which I'm very fortunate and I'm gracious for it. And, I practice gratitude for it. But at the same time, it's like, you know, like, I feel like I
yeah,
have these deadlines that I'm constantly trying to catch up to,
exactly,
but
exactly.
it's fine.
And I still work 10 hours a day. So
Yeah. Me too. I work about 10 hours a day too.
yeah, that's our
And I'm
7:30
in
to 5.
college, I'm in college going for my master's. So that's why Bobby, my brother, calls me an overachiever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when I went back to school to get my degree, it was like
Yeah.
I look back at it now and think, God, how did I manage that? Because I was working full time, going to school full time,
Yeah.
had my son and my husband to take care of. It was like,
Yeah.
don't know how I did it, but I managed to muddle through
Yeah, I know.
and come
Um,
out the other side.
yeah. So since I'm talking about like living in the country, one of my goals eventually is to have a bath sitting outside, like a huge bath where I want to have like lay out in the full moon and do like an herbal bath soak. So that's something
Oh,
that
that
you
would
can also
that
do,
would be awesome.
but you can do it inside your own bathtub. You don't have to do it outside like I'm mentally planning on doing eventually one day. So you can add herbs like lavender, mugwort, rose, red clover. You can find anywhere. We have a bunch of red clover in our property. You can put all of that and do like a warm bath, and then you can do your moon water that you just charged, and then do that. So eventually, I will be having a like bath outside and soak underneath the full moon, and I think it's going to be fabulous. But again, you can do it inside your own bath, and if you don't have a bath and you only have a shower, you can still just pour that water on top of yourself and just
Yeah,
kind of like mentally just put yourself in that space.
exactly. I like what Terry
Yeah.
said. Yeah, I have a lot of the pagan
Mm-hmm.
beliefs or ways that they do things that I've incorporated in my life. I have things that are Wiccan, I have things that are Christian, I have things that are
Mm-hmm.
Jewish, I have Buddhist stuff, I have Hindu stuff. It just a little bit of everything. It's like if it
Yeah.
fits and it just resonates with yes, that's you need to incorporate that.
Yeah.
And so I'll pull that in and use that as well. And
Yeah.
so
I mean,
um
that works too. That works too. Um,
exactly.
and then for low energy work, like I mentioned earlier, if you do have autoimmune issues or you don't have the energy to do all that stuff, you can just do gratitude and manifestation journaling. Grab a little notebook that
Hmm.
you can find on sale when kids are going back to school, and use that just to write in your moon cycles and talk about manifestation and gratitude. um, you know you can do tarot and oracle ritual spreads. A lot of people put out different types of spreads on social media. Like there was one for the Lionsgate spread. You can do something very simple like that, just doing a tarot spread if you that's all you have the energy for. Um, and then again, bringing out all your items out here to charge them in the full moon, like if you have an athame or if you have your crystals or anything like that, you can bring all of that stuff outside. My last one is you can do a full moon dance or movement ritual. um, Light a candle, play soft drumming or ambient music, and just start dancing. If you do it naked, you do it naked. That's fine too.
Whatever works,
whatever
So
whatever tickles your fancy, that's okay. You know, this is your ritual. This is your way of doing things. And I'm going to keep reiterating that whatever feels right to you feels right to you. Don't let anyone tell you any different, ever.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that is
Just
all I
go what
had for you
feels
guys for the
comfortable.
full moon rituals.
So there we go. We've all learned. I know I've learned a lot tonight. So,
Yeah.
I mean, there was stuff I kind of knew, but didn't really understand why I was told, oh, you might want to incorporate this. And be like, okay, but I don't know why. And they couldn't explain it to me. So,
Yeah.
that was a big help.
Oh, and there's
I'm
like,
hoping y'all
and then like,
enjoyed it.
yeah,
Go
and then
ahead.
some of my oils, I do like, you can make them under specific moon
Yeah.
intentions, so like for full moons, you make certain oils under the full moon. Some of the other oils I make on a dark moon, like the ancestral one I gave you was done under the dark moon. Just because you want to incorporate different types of energies into it, from a full moon to a dark moon.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And all different things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like Ramon sent me the one with the ritual salt and
Mm-hmm.
the spritz and the oils. He sent me one for full moon and one for new moon. So I was
Yep.
like, oh, now I kind of got my bases covered here, and
Yep.
something to work with.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, so what did he say? Oh, somebody else talking to someone. So, are you up for a few card
Yeah,
draws? We can
definitely.
do an oracle
Yeah.
and a sassy. So, all right, the floor is now open. If you would like us to draw a card, kindly put it into the chat. Um, Look at that! I didn't even get it out of my mouth,
I
and
know.
Edward's already.
Edward's already sassy card, please, in
Oh,
caps.
good, Anita. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Um, so yeah, just a sassy card or an oracle card. For the oracles, I actually took out my two Moonology decks. I have Moonology messages and regular Moonology. So, we do a read on those.
Okay, let
Um,
me go grab a different oracle deck because all of my oracle decks are sassy. So I'll be right back. Let me go get
oh,
a
you can
non-sassy
use those
one.
if you want. You can use the sassy one if you
Are
want.
you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I have even the ones that
And
I made, but that's a little bit sassy too for the full moon. Okay. Full moon sassy it is.
there you go. So y'all are gonna get a lot of times I'll just put in there card, just draw a card. I don't care, your choice.
Yeah.
Um, so I know a lot of y'all put stuff in earlier, but it's already gone up through the chat and I can't retrieve it. So if you would kindly put it back in again, if
Mm-hmm.
you wanted a card to be drawn. Um, so I hear my son hollering about something. He just walked in. All right. As I scroll down and every message is foul. All righty. And Edward said, thank you, Celina. That was great.
Oh, you're welcome. It's my pleasure.
He enjoyed that. All right. Oracle. Hi, Danny. How are you doing? We just went through, Celina here, my guest, went through full moon rituals and
Mm-hmm.
what to do and how to do it. I started learning shaman things through Danny Shea.
Oh,
He
nice.
teaches shaman stuff and does like journeys, visualization journeys that we
Mm-hmm.
do.
Yeah,
And
I have a cousin he does he's a shamanic practitioner out in California.
he even has a psychic duck that talks to us when
Oh, how cool is that?
it's him. But
I love it.
kind of like Mr. Bill, but it's a duck instead.
Oh, how cute.
Um, we all laugh at him about psychic duck. Um, but yeah, Daddy does a lot of trips up to Mount Shasta and
Ooh,
for a
nice.
lot of the ET stuff and the
Mm-hmm.
other shamanic stuff. So that's
Yeah,
really
I
cool.
love
I
all
keep
that
saying
ET
one of these
stuff.
days I'm gonna make it up there myself. But
Yeah, my husband and I, we went up to Area 51, and we did a lot of like that, backyard type of camping stuff out there, which was really fun. We love all that alien hunting, ghost hunting. We do all of that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It's always well, Danny, you'll have to do like I do on your programs when I miss the beginnings. You gotta do a replay.
Yeah.
Sometimes I catch him when he does something during the daytime, and I'll be at work and it'll just pop up and I click on it. It's like, oh, I get to be first to comment.
Nice.
He would have just posted it. So
I love when that happens because I'm the same way. If I'm the first one to comment, like on Bobby's live of he's interviewing someone, then it makes me happy to be able to do that.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to catch as many people as I can. I mean, I'm lucky at work. I can listen, I got an earbud plugged in almost all the time. So that I can listen in, and sometimes I can't really catch like a whole show. I might only catch 20 or 30
Mm-hmm.
minutes of a show. And but I try to catch as many as I can. And
Yeah. Me too. I mean, and I work from home, so sometimes I do have an AirPod, like an AirPod in, and I can listen to someone's show, or sometimes I'm listening to two shows at the same time. I have one on my TV and one on my phone on my AirPod.
there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Let me All right. We're going to hide this one. And okay. Questions, comments, card draws are now closed because we're at 40. We're already an hour and 11 minutes into it. So you're not going to get anything drawn out. You're going to get fast in and out. You're going to get a card and that's it.
We're going to do speed reading here.
There you go. We're doing speed reading tonight. That's it. All righty. So let me flip over to here. And first up was Edward for a SASSY card. I haven't taken mine out yet. I'm telling him speed, and I'm gonna take my cards out of the deck. So as y'all know, naughty or nice, sassy or pleasant, however you want to call it, you get your choice of a card, or you run the risk of letting us choose for you. And you don't know what
run
you're
the
gonna
risk, guys. Just run the risk.
That's it.
Just go with it.
Edward says, get over yourself, pull your shit together, help people, give back, do good shit for humanity.
Oh, and this is from my deck that I made up a couple nights ago with Bobby and Ramon. It says the moon saw what you did and she's judging you. So whatever it is that you just recently did, Edward, the moon saw it and she's definitely judging you.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. Jackie is up next. I would like an oracle card. Any deck. All right, let's see what you got here. You got the cardinal moon. It says, be bold and make the first move. There you go.
Okay, so I got from my deck, you need a cleanse, a cry, and a nap. And sometimes it's okay to do that and don't feel like you can't do a nice cleanse, do a cry in the shower if you have to, and then take a nap. That's quite all right. We all need to do that sometimes. Go. Yeah.
You got it. All right. Next up is old Windwalker.
Hey, old Windwalker.
Dealer's choice. All right. That makes it easy.
Okay, here's another one that says, listen, bitch, you deserve rest. Seriously, take a break. and look at that image on there of that person just taking a break and relaxing, with the moon in the background. It's really asking you to take a break, and you probably seriously need it.
Yep. And I pull for you Moonflower. It says take a risk. So when you take your break, be thinking of ways that you can take a risk at the same time.
Yeah.
And
or sometimes you
all
are
right.
risking taking a break.
Hippie's up next. And I think we're gonna go
Let's do this one for you.
with this one. You're gonna get a listen be card. I gotta get the second one. They got a second one now. Listen,
They
bitch.
do, and the
Two.
boys have that second one. I think they both do.
I think I put it up on my I think it was Ramon was fussing at me the other day. Well, you don't have it on your wish list. I'm like, all right, I'll go put it on my wish list.
Ramon, he can add it on your wish list. So he can add something on from your list, and then go ahead and add something else to it, and then remove what it is that you originally wanted, and I'll still send it to you.
Oh wow.
I'll let him know that. So yeah, so Hippie Hiker, I got this is for my Sassy Dragons deck, and it's 2 of Wands. World domination begins here. Beyond your comfort zone is a world of possibilities to explore. Isn't he cute?
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So you got the 2 of Wands card.
Listen, bitch. Don't hold back the tears. Let them flow like a fucking faucet. Yeah.
Yep.
Sometimes we need that more than we need anything else.
I know.
All right. Anita is up and would like a sassy card.
Oh, goodness. As I was looking at your name, a card came flying out, Anita, and this is perfect. It's the High Priestess. It's Queen of Denial. Bitch, that's you right now. The truth is within. Listen to your intuition. So it's letting you know you've been ignoring your intuition, and you're denying your awesomeness and your power. Don't do that. Just go with it, and let the truth reveal itself.
Well, my card goes right with that. It says you're giving away your power. You are a badass. Act like it.
Yeah. You are. Act like that queen, like that High Priestess.
There you go. All right. Deanne would like a card. We could do that.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, Deanne, you got from my deck, that wasn't intuition. That was anxiety in a wig. So you're definitely dealing with some type of anxiety BS happening right now, and you think it's your intuition, but it really isn't. Try and learn to decipher which one is which, and try to calm that anxiety so that your intuition can really come into you and come forward.
There you go. All right. I pull from you for Moonology. The full moon in Aquarius.
Oh, that's what we're in. Yeah.
We're in this tonight. Full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you.
Ooh. And that goes along with that wasn't your intuition, that was anxiety. So get rid of that anxiety so that your true self and your true intuition can come out and go along with that Aquarius moon. So
very good.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Krista.
23.
How are you, dear? She won one of my oils on one of my giveaways, so I sent her an oil.
You're gonna love that.
Yeah, no, she already got it. She already got it, and she's been working with it. So, yeah, I do a lot of giveaways when I meet certain milestones, or on like the boys, like with the boys on that channel. I like to give oils away. When
I hit 10,000, I'm gonna do a giveaway show and where I can give away gifts or readings or whatever,
Yeah.
get other people to come join. If they got stuff they want to give away too, we can do that too. Um,
Nice. Very nice.
something to just celebrate with everybody.
Exactly. Yeah. And I love doing that. Okay, Krista, I got the Sassy Dragons Hierophant card for you. Don't get tied up in red tape unless you're into that. Following sound advice doesn't have to mean following every rule. So be a rule breaker, Krista.
Here you
Yeah,
go.
be a rule breaker.
All right, listen, bitch. You don't need permission to say no. Fuck them.
Amen to that.
Yeah, that's being spicy. That usually I don't pull that many socket cards out of that deck.
That's right, Krista.
All righty. All right. Mariva would like a nice card, please. We can do that. We can do that. Krista says, so right. And then Ramon will be with us next Saturday night. So.
Oh, nice.
And then Bobby will be with us on the 23rd.
Oh, that's exciting. Okay, Marieva, the card I got for you is that full moon was not for drama, it was for release. So it is a little bit of a nicer card, but it's also letting you know that as we were talking about the drama that happens during the full moon, do not let it happen to you. Go ahead and release it. Let it go.
You got it. And yes, Terry, it will be a live celebration show. Don't worry. I pulled for you moon cycles, patience.
Ooh.
So to go along with that rest and relaxation, so that you could be more patient with people.
Yes.
And not only does it make them feel better, it makes you feel better too. So, all right, Rose. Didn't say what kind, so you're gonna get it. You're gonna get a sassy card.
Yep. Ooh. Okay, Rose. I have from the Listen Bitch Oracle. If you don't believe in yourself, how can you expect anyone else to? So definitely believe in yourself. Believe in that you are this badass biatch.
That's
And
it.
yeah, if it's all unto you, honey. It's all unto you to how you're gonna let other people treat you and how you're gonna, respond to that as well. So believe in yourself. You've got this.
Absolutely. I also drew a Listen Biatch card. It says, if it's a showerless, stay in bed all day type of day, that's okay.
Yeah,
you can do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes we need to do that. There is no
It's called
escaping it.
self-love.
Yes. All right. Kimberly would like an oracle card, please.
Okay, Kimberly, I have for you from my deck, shadow work doesn't mean emotionally shanking everyone in your path. So maybe avoid the shanking part and just avoid them, period. If you are in the middle of shadow work and it's been very emotionally draining, just avoid the people. Don't go over and start shanking them.
That's it. Steer clear.
Yeah.
I pull for you supermoon. It says emotions are running high.
Oh,
So that goes right along with what Celina's card just said. So
yeah.
just
They're
stay
going
away
high, so don't go.
from
Yeah,
your
steer clear of people if you don't want to shank them.
Made me choke. All right. The fabled witch is here.
Oh, hi,
Yay. The
Bridget.
card, please.
I'm going to give you one of my own. I also, she purchased one of my oils, so I sent her one of my oils as well. She's a sweetheart. I'm going to start doing a live where I'm going to be interviewing witches, and she's going to be on the 31st with me.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. Oh, Bridget. For my deck, I got the tea is hot, but so is your mess. So whatever mess it is that you're dealing with right now, it could be extremely hot. Just let it cool off a little bit before you start making it into a bigger mess. That's my message for you, honey.
Here you go. Well, listen, bitch. You are worthy of everything good in this life. Everything.
Mm-hmm. You
Don't
are.
ever forget it.
Yeah. Don't ever forget that, Bridget. You're amazing.
Absolutely. All right. Debbie would like an oracle card, please. Yes, you got it. Debbie has a great channel. Y'all make sure you go and check her out.
I
She
like the
does
shifting
really,
veils on there.
yeah, she does some really cool readings, kind of energy type readings and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Really good. When she first started her channel, I had her come on one of the slumber parties so everybody could kind of meet her and see who she was. So,
Oh, nice. Okay, Debbie. So I got get the fuck out of your head. Get in your heart. It misses you. So definitely during the full moon, I think it's probably better for you to get into your heart instead of your head and listen to what your heart is trying to tell you to do.
well, I pull for you night moon shadow work. So, God, our cards are like
I
really running
know they're like
together.
really
This
speaking
is
to each
wild.
other.
Um, so yeah, focus in on that shadow work. That's some of the toughest work you can do on
It
yourself.
is. It is.
Is facing your own demons, so to speak.
Correct. And don't let it get to your head. Um, sometimes
Sometimes
it's
you have to
just
take a
giving
break from
yourself that extra. Yeah, sometimes you just need to give yourself that extra self-love when you are doing shadow work, because shadow work's
it. Yeah,
very hard.
it is very much so.
Mm-hmm.
All right, play love. Remember,
Oh, hi.
would like a card, please. A moonology card. You got it,
I don't
and
have
you'll get one of
Moonology Play Love,
Celina's.
but I will give you one of my cards, and I'm hoping it's going to be a nice one.
Let's see.
Okay, here we go. This one came out again. It says you need a cleanse, a cry, and a nap. So definitely it's okay to do that, even if you cleanse in the shower and cry while you're doing that. That's okay. Just don't make sure you don't take a nap in the shower.
Yeah, you might want to hold off till you get
Yeah,
out of the shower
hold
for
off
that.
on the napping part until you get out.
Well, I pulled for you full moon eclipse.
Ooh.
It says conclusions are within reach.
Huh.
So whatever it is you've been working on that you've been worried about, um, that you've been trying to line everything up and get it okay, conclusions are within reach. So
Mm-hmm.
just take a deep breath and one day at a time.
Yeah.
All right, mangled unicorn.
Oh, hello, Mangold Unicorn. I love your name, and I always say that when I see you on all these lives. Well, let's do this card for you.
Okay. All right. Well, I pulled for you Moon Mastery, the law of attraction. So whatever it is that you're needing the most right now, that's what you start manifesting. Start putting that out there. And don't say what you
Okay.
don't want. Just say what you do want.
Yeah, definitely. So I got try releasing your grip on perfection and that person. So the perfection part with what Sherry was just saying, um, try not to be perfect. And I feel like you're being very hard on yourself. Not necessarily on that person, perhaps that situation. Definitely loosen up that grip. And um, it's okay to not be perfect. You know, it's okay to not have all the answers to everything going on right now. So I hope that
There you
helps you.
go.
Yeah.
All right. And heart is next. It would like a sassy card. It says rebel. Because fuck it. Just because. You don't need a reason. You can just say fuck it and be done with it.
Yep. And talking about being, well, kind of being done, be done with it. I got the Sassy Dragons Tarot and it got Wheel of Fortune. The more things change, the more you want to get off this fucking ride. Accept the inevitability of change. So that is my card for you. Just let it happen. It's going to happen. There's nothing you can do about it. Just get on that ride and let it happen.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Anne. Deanna's next and would like a moon card. You'll get a moon card from me and a who knows from Celina.
Yep.
Okay, we pulled North
I had
Node.
a Moonology card, but I gave it, or a deck, but I gave it to my niece.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I gifted
I
it.
drew North Node. It says step out of your comfort zone.
Oh.
Sometimes you need to shake things up a bit.
Okay, and here I have energy is everything, and yours is chaotic. So it kind of goes with your card, Sherry, with stepping out and bring in that extra energy. Sometimes, even though the energy is everything and yours is chaotic, maybe you do need that chaotic energy right now to get through whatever it is that you're going through right now, whatever situation that is. So, yeah, let it happen.
There you go. That's it.
Yeah.
All right. Patrick is up next. And would like a card, please, our choice. Right. I drew for you Cold Moon. Face your fears. So whatever you've been struggling with lately, face those fears. You know you got it locked.
And then I got, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. So
There you
it
go.
goes with Sherry's card. Here's your sign.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Patrick. Snapdragon is next.
I like your name, Snapdragon.
Yeah, isn't that a great name?
Yeah.
All right, I pulled for you Full Moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches. So whatever it is you've been working on, it may feel pretty in your face, but it's also the end of it. So once it hits, you're done. You don't have to worry about it anymore.
And I got, don't hex them, just block them and glam up. So
Oh, I like
Yeah,
that.
definitely don't put a hex on anybody. Just block that person and glam up yourself, get yourself, and elevate yourself instead of doing the opposite of blocking and or of hexing someone.
Very good. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Snapdragon. JWB, it's your turn.
The naughty card.
Naughty card, please.
Aw.
Drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck.
Oh, and then it's telling me that you should be proud of how far you fucking come. So even with that vulnerability part, you should be proud of, and look at the bear on there. I think it's adorable to have that bear on there. A bear doesn't necessarily show vulnerability, but you should be proud of how far you've come, even with your vulnerable self.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Butch McCann is next. And would like a nice card.
I'm hoping it's going to come out nice for you, Butch. If it doesn't, I'm so sorry.
Well, even though they have colorful language, all of the cards are actually nice. They're not telling you anything mean, or they're not saying you're fat, you're ugly.
Nope.
Go jump off the bridge. They're not saying that, because you're not going to do that anyway.
Okay, so this one's a nice card, Butch. It says, own your power or the moon will do it for you. So own up who you are, own up your awesomeness, or the moon's going to do it for you.
And I got fixed moon, hold your vision.
Yeah.
So again, right together there. It's laser focus in on what it is. And you got it.
Yep.
All right. Annie would like an oracle card, please. I pull for you, moon, maybe, intuition. You got to listen to your gut. Listen to your gut. Follow the direction it tells you to go in.
And here it says, you ask for clarity, stop texting your ex or looking at his profile. So
there you go.
It's the same thing. Don't, just here's your answer. Here's your clarity. Stop doing that self-sabotaging work.
There you go. All right, Kimberly is up next. I would like an oracle card. You got it.
Okay, so this one just came flying out as I was doing your card here. And it says, which please you knew better. I'm not sure if you do practice at all or have any type of witchy abilities, but it's letting me know that it said, which please you knew better. So you know better than to, there's a lot of things that can go with this, that you knew better than to believe that person. You knew better than to trust that person. You knew better than to rely on that person. There's all these different things that it's letting you know that you knew better than to. And then to me, it's trusting that person. Your intuition had already told you not to do it, but you did it anyway. So that's where my card's leading with you, Kimberly.
I pull for you the cardinal moon. It says, be bold and make the first move.
Maybe make the first move on blocking them. Make the first move on telling them to go F off.
There you go. Be like, enough is enough is enough. And we don't need any more of this nonsense.
Nope.
All right. Terry is next. And would like a sassy card, please. You got it.
Okay, so I got the 8 of Wands for you from the Sassy Dragons, and it says, hold on to your tail. Shit's about to get real. Make the most of the momentum that propels you forward. And that's a really cute card because you see the 8 of Wands, and then you see the dragon, and he's right in front of those wands, and he's definitely being propelled forward. So something's happening, and it's happening fast. So definitely hold on to your tail feather, like he said on here, or your tail. I don't know why I said tail feather, but definitely hold on to it because stuff is moving fast.
All right. It says time to let go. Move the fuck on.
And it's telling you to do it fast.
Yeah, don't be wasting no time at it, darling. Just do it.
Do it fast.
Do it and be done with it.
Yeah.
All right. Lisa P had some financial stuff in back. I'll find someone I can afford. Yes, you will.
Yes, I got a yes.
I heard
too.
that clear as a bell.
Yeah.
Check with your well, I was going to say check with the IRS. They have people who are actually there to help you straighten out the mess. But that was before the current administration stepped in and took over, and I wouldn't trust the IRS right now. There are organizations usually within your state or within your city or your town where they have groups that will help with situations like this, just to get you kind of paired up with somebody who can either do the work pro bono or for a super, super, super reduced rate. I don't know what your age is. If you're 60 plus, there are senior groups that usually will offer that kind of assistance. Trying to think, maybe check with your local library and see if they know of any groups that are there, or there are any workshops that you can take where they can help you deal with that. I know there are organizations out there to help people deal with that kind of stuff. It's just a matter of knowing where to look.
Yeah, and ask your guides and your allies for assistance. Let them know that you need help. Even your angels, if you talk to your angels, a lot of them, I mean, they won't intervene unless you ask for help specifically. So definitely ask them for help to help you find the right person to get you through this hurdle.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. All right. And let's see. Krista.
We did Krista already, didn't we?
We did Krista, yeah. She must have put it in twice. Okay.
And Fabled Witch also twice.
We did her too, yeah. Okay. And KL, no, we haven't. Oh, that's awfully sweet, KL. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're going to get a card anyway.
Yeah, I was going to shuffle.
Just because you're so nice, you're going to get one anyway. Listen, biatch, if you can't find a way, carve your own fucking path.
Aw, and I have the Ace of Wands for you. Yep. What is that tingle in your pants? Inspiration is a fuel you'll need to pursue your passion. Isn't he
There you go.
adorable for the Ace of Wands? But thank you for your kind words.
Yes, very much so. It is
Yeah,
greatly appreciated.
yeah.
All right. Deborah would love an oracle card. Okay. It might be a spicy oracle card, but you're going to get an oracle card.
Okay, so I got yes, it's karmic, and yes, you signed up for the circus. So unfortunately, we do, while we're talking to our council members and we're getting ready to come into this human life form, we do talk about what it is that we want to work on this lifetime. And sometimes it is some shitty stuff that we have to deal with, we have to work on. So you did sign up for this. It's just a reminder that life is in session and you are in a class.
Here you go.
Mm-hmm.
A full moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough the end of a tough cycle approaches. I'll get it out in a minute.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So again, it's with that karmic, and yes, you did sign up for the circus, but as you know, you are succeeding in it. You are going to pass that test, and you're going to be, with that full moon in Capricorn. So you are going to get through it.
Very good. All right. Dolores is next. That's going to be a pendulum question.
Yeah. I didn't get a yes or a no for that.
Yeah.
I got a maybe.
Will Dolores get a new car in 2026? No. Will Dolores get a used car in 2026? No. Will Dolores get a new car in 2025? Oh, it stopped mid stride with the opposite direction. That's a yes.
And what I was hearing is with interest rates so high, you don't want to do either one of those things. That's what I was getting from my guides. You don't want to put yourself in a situation like that, because interest is very high right now.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't want you in a situation like that.
At least until the current administration realizes that there's something helping people and goes in and shuts it off.
So that's another 3 more years-ish, 3.5 years.
Hopefully not that long.
Yeah.
All right, Annie, you're up.
Okay.
Like oracle card.
No, fabled witch. I don't think we should all move, unfortunately. I think it's still, compared to other countries, I think we're still pretty well off here.
Yeah, I would just stay put.
Yeah.
Stick to your own business, your own kind. Try not to be too blatant with your opinion, especially if it's not in line with the White House.
Yeah.
And hopefully you'll just kind of cruise right through and no one will
hopefully
and no one will
unscathed.
notice. Yeah.
Okay, Annie, I got for you, your intuition isn't broken. You're just ignoring all of the red flags. I don't know how else to say that, but exactly how it's written. It's not broken, your intuition. It keeps telling you what you should and shouldn't be doing, but you're just keep ignoring all those signs.
Follow the moon. Watch for signs. With the butterfly there that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
And so that lines right up with what Celina's card just said. So
Yep. Okay. How are we doing with all of? I mean, you still have
this
how
is
many?
the last one right here
Oh,
is
lovely.
Artist Liz.
Okay.
You choose what card, any message for the rest of the summer. All right.
Okay. The rest of the summer.
Mm.
Ooh, I got the Ace of Cups for you from the Sassy Dragons. It says, say
Ooh.
yes, yes. Oh, God, yes. Open your heart to new or deeper connections. So whatever it is that they want you to do for the rest of the summer, it's letting you know that you need to open up your heart and be able to form these newer connections or deeper connections that are coming your way.
And I got mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone.
Oh,
So that gives you the freedom to
yeah, to
forge that
make all these
path
extra
direction.
connections.
That's
Yeah,
it.
lovely.
That's spirit just backing that up, saying, yeah, no, you got it, girl. No
Yep,
problem. And that is it for the night.
sounds good.
Thank you, Marby, for the super sticker. And thank you, KL, for the super sticker.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, Teresa, for the super sticker. And double check because 5 people were gifted memberships tonight. And
Nice.
I just clicked the button. I have no control who it's given to, but there you go.
It's like Bobby's
So
little spinny wheel that he does. It's random.
yeah, I love using that thing. We just,
Oh, I hate it because I never get picked. So I always tell him that I hate his spinny wheel.
oh,
I tell him that his spinny wheel hates me.
it's like, oh, hush. I can
Yeah.
hear him now. So
Yeah.
he
He's like,
cracks
the
me up.
cards aren't meant for you, Celina. That's what he says. It's for other people, not for you.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you everybody for spending your time with us tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Celina, for coming and
You're
sharing your
welcome.
vast cauldron full of information that's going to
Thank
help
you.
all of us know what to do and how to do it for the full moon. And since Bobby will be here on the night of the new moon, I think I'm going to hit him up with, okay, what do you do for the new moon? He can talk
Oh,
about that.
oh,
So,
I'm sure he does some stuff for the new moon because Hecate
yeah,
is usually for the new moon.
yeah. So that's what I was just thinking about that. It's like, yeah, you'll be
Yeah.
here on the
And I
23rd,
know
and
he's
that's
awake, and I know
the
he's
next
not
new
probably
moon.
not in the chat, but he's awake.
Yeah. So he may be listening.
Yeah.
You never know.
He's
Um,
lurking.
thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody, for spending your Saturday night with us. Again, thank you, Celina, for
You're
the wonderful
welcome.
information, for coming back on again. I really, really enjoy your company here. And y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Smile, and we will see you in a few days, I'm sure.
Yep.
So,
Sounds good. Bye, everybody.
bye for now.